Hello everyone, Sam here from creativetrading.system.com, making this video about gold. So let's get started. Gold video, as I show always, old charts from October 15. I'm gonna quickly go, forward. This is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're supposed to be getting wave 5 to the upside somewhere there around. Let's say I would say around like maybe 2,500, 2,600 mark. That would be the idea. Now, just at the same time, I start making weekly charts. So this is wave 3, ABC 4, and we need to go to the upside. So we started to go to the upside. Like I said, that maybe 26, 2,700 will be the target. So now slowly we start moving to the upside, and I made tons of charts in between. This is 2023 in August. So, I made a lot of charts, which I'm going to skip. You can see my old video. They are all there. So this was on 30th March 2024. The target is this. Like I said, that maybe around 2,600. So we went there powerfully and then stopped here just below this around like 2460, right? And then this is what started to happen. So when you look at the smaller time frame, not smaller but daily time frame, you can see that this last rise was like wave 1, 2, 3, and I said, well, this is going to be wave 4 in a fashion where you can say it's like an expanded flat where B is above 3 a little bit, and then C comes around A, or you ideally is a little bit lower than A, right? So this chart, what happened to this one is this. So it came down here powerfully. We started come down. So now this is where I made the chart. Says, okay, maybe we will go to the upside or come and hit the TL and then go to the upside, right? For wave 4. So we came and we hit the TL. Then the idea was that either we were going to bounce from the TL or we will come down to 38%, which is an ideal retracement level for wave 4. Right. So what happened is that it started to bounce exactly from the TL. It didn't bother coming. So on a 40-minute chart, I also made this chart on a 40-minute saying that this is probably is going to happen on the 2nd July. It could be ABC correction finish and then go up. Or if it's not coming down below A, then it could be C and then D and then E, something like that. Right. So that's exactly what happened. It started to make a triangle, and it finished the triangle A, B, C. Then it says D and then E, right? So 5 legs, and then hitting the tier, and then finally bounce from here and then go all the way here, right? So that would be wave 3. So that's exactly what happened. Then going to the upside, I had a couple of trades. This one, and I had trade here, I had trade here, and then I had trade here, going to the long side, right? Now, this is where we end up, and Friday, 5th July, right? So idea is that we're going to keep going to the upside. But let me see if I can show you another chart that I'm missing here daily, but I'll show you later. So this is a 40-minute chart, right? On July 6th, I made that this is wave 3 ending here, and then we may be coming down for wave 4 in this fashion. Now, one thing that I forgot, right? That was my mistake. But that's sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, right? But the idea is that it happens. And what it is the rule of alternation for wave 4, wave 2 and wave 4. Now, the ideal situation is this, that wave 2 is a zigzag correction, fast, steep, and B is only 38% to 50%. Where a triangle on wave 4 usually is like a flat correction, only 38%. Of wave 3, ABC fashion is sometimes A equal B equal C, completely sideways or a little bit, coming down, but it's not as steep as this one. Or you could put a triangle like this one in wave 4. But if the opposite happens, for example, if wave 2 you see a clear-cut triangle, then be ready for a zigzag in wave 4 instead of flat or a triangle. And that's exactly what happened here. I marked here as a zigzag, a flat correction, right? But what happened? The zigzag came in. Let me show you what happened if I have the chart. Oh, so coming down for first leg, I had a small trade here, right? But what really happened is this. You see that? So I had a small trade from here to here, yes. But then again, I thought maybe it's gonna go up here and then for B and C. Instead of that, boom, came down all the way. And then I realized that, oh, I made a mistake here. Not mistake, but like I said, that sometimes it happens, sometimes not. Wave four is the most, like a complicated and nasty wave of all in triangle, right? So a lot of people make a lot of money, going traveling to the upside in wave three, then lose everything in wave four, because that's what happens. So here it looks like that it is going to place a zigzag. Why? Because if you can see that this is a very steep drop, just the opposite of this triangle, right? So this is a perfect triangle. Now we have to have a steep drop as a zigzag. And zigzag, the characteristic of zigzag is that wave B is only 38%. Now, if you measure that from here to here, you notice that it is exactly what it did. It's 38% and this really high, right? And after that, it's dropping. So either it's going to drop all the way to AB equals CD around here somewhere. But I think that one of these level, either 61% or 78%, or maybe this high of wave one, you can see this is clearly wave one, ABC2, the E2 triangle. So this is somewhere there, we probably going to get a stop if we are going down for this target. Now, this one, after this, it is dropping, and then it may come down here to this low or the TL and then bounce back again. Market can do anything, right? So we need to be prepared. That's why, just like I mentioned before earlier, a little while ago, that this wave four is the most difficult to trade, most complicated and nasty wave that can destroy anybody's account if you're not being careful, right? So be very, very careful, and let's see what happens. Now, these triangles, nobody can predict these triangles that they will come, come in. Where even wave four, if it's this a zigzag here, then it goes up there, and then most commonly it comes like a flat, right? And flat is what? Especially running flat, just like a half triangle, right? So you have a running flat and you're thinking that, oh, it's going to go up now because maybe running flat is finished, but then again, boom, you start another leg, D, C, D, E, and then you say, oh, now I know it's a triangle, not it's a running flat or a regular flat or expanded flat. All of these things can happen here in wave four. So as they go, price goes along, we have to, it unfold, and then it clarifies that, okay, this is out of the way, this is out of the way, this is out of the way, this possibility is not anymore, this possibility is out of the way. So what is left? So it's not going to be a triangle here, definitely. It was here in wave two. Here we're having a flat correction. The question is that, is this flat correction wave A, where I'm saying that wave A, is it complete? A, B, C, could be A, that is small A, B, C, B, and then C, and it may be completed already, right? And then we are going up with a small wave one, wave two, and then 3, 4, 5 to the upside, right? That is a possibility. So be very careful into this area that if we may bounce from here. Now, the idea to see, to understand that is to pull the fib from this. Consider that this is wave C, then look what happened. Okay, look at the calculation. I always come up with this calculation and then I'll always write. You see that exactly, it went up and touched 61% of this drop, right? 61%, then usually it goes back to 23% line, and we are very close to that. And this area, 23% line, or maybe a little bit more, is a TL, right? So it's going to choose one of these and then bounce back up again. Or if it is not going to be a wave four ending here, and then it might end here somewhere, and the zigzag will be finishing somewhere here, then we will continue to drop. So my suggestion, and I'll try to do the same, is that if I find a short, I'm going to take it and hope that it will drop all the way. If not, then I may get out at break even, and then later on I find a long setup there, then I'll take that and then go to the up. So you got to keep, especially in wave four, you have to keep, the possibilities open for both sides if you want to trade this wave. If not, then it's okay. Just wait until it's finished, and then let's say, for example, wave four has to be finished either here or here or here or here, and then we need to go to the upside for wave five, right? So make the bottom line that, okay, as long as we are above this, or maybe we go above 2368 and you find a long setup, then it's like a confirmation and then you can take a long, right? But if not, then if you think that you know what you're doing and you can trade, like this is dropping, and I have my EA in place on the both, like a 200 brick size chart and a 150 brick size chart. Whichever takes the entry, that's fine, right? And then we can drop all the way here. Yeah, I'll take that, right? I just had a nice short here. I missed the short here, but yeah, you can never get everything right. So let's see what happened. Let's see what happened, right? So this is what it is, and then daily chart. This is the chart I made. With the chart I was talking about that I missed. It's a safe somewhere. I made on the 6th when the price was here, the bullish candles. I said from here till the TL, somewhere there we're gonna bounce back up again, go to the upside. So far so good. What we are doing is that we are coming down, but we are still above the TL. So this is the area that we will again go to the upside pretty soon. So be ready. We are just, what's cooking here is small wave 4 on a daily chart, on 40-minute chart, by the way, right? So this is another one. No, this chart is not good. See, this one is there, right? So here, what happened? That, like I said, it's like 2368 hit, dropping. Either 23% line is going to give us a bounce and we start to go up, and then I'll find my entry, 20-minute entry somewhere here, and then we take it from there. All right. So be careful and trade accordingly. And don't forget to subscribe my channel so that you can get my videos on time, so that you can take advantage of that. Right. If you have my system, trade accordingly, find, right setup, right? This says it's 40-minute, 20-minute, but it's not. I changed it to 40. It's like 400 big size chart. This is not the entry chart, right? The entry chart is different. It's either 200 brick size or 150 brick size, small, and then that will get the trade, the first possible trade or setup quickly. If we start to go to the upside. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Today is 9th, Tuesday morning, 3:30 a.m. No news scheduled till 10 o'clock morning. U.S. red news coming, right? So until then, I do not see any activity, major activity happening. But keep an eye on the yen pairs, because yen news can come in, yen intervention can happen anytime, and all yen pair will be bazooka, right? So, be ready for anything. All right. So I'm going to close it now and talk to you guys later. Yeah, yeah.